Well, Roger, I am doing great. Thanks for asking. Ooh, here we are. You can clearly see that I just made this thumbnail. So, yeah. I just downloaded Axiom for the first time. So, I'm gonna try to actually use that a little bit sometimes now. Yeah, let's hope. For now, though, mostly this is organic, so I'm not really used to using Axiom. Probably not gonna do it much with organic so far. Or I'm gonna have to use the this function, but I'm sorry, but I I looked into the builder mode, but the editor mode it is a lot to understand so far. And I hope you guys can get that. Anyways, I am forgetting about one thing. I probably should be using some background music for this stream. Not too loud. Yeah, I believe this should be fine, right? Can you make a tennis potato? Uh, a tennis potato. Maybe at some point I'll give such a challenge a try, I guess. Okay, so actually, because this is going to eventually be a cave, I'm probably gonna need to use edit mode already just for terraforming. So let's get into this. Let's try this, guy. Okay, let's ruler, painter. Yeah, okay, I can just get shapes in here. Rock tool. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is gonna help. Yeah, with this I can actually send a photo in my Discord. Sorry, I have to leave. Oh, it's alright. If you wanna actually contact me on Discord, I'd rather if you join my server. It's in the YouTube profile. Also, I have no clue what the hell that says. No clue what your name is and no clue what that says. Wait, let me see. What chat is it? That's showing up in my specific YouTube chats. Well, actually, let's just read through this because maybe I should be reading. You find the settings for your select tool. Yeah. Yeah, deploy. Great. This is the main viewport. Created camera. Yeah, I heard you could like clear stuff. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like I want to just create this into a cave. Um, and I have no clue on how to do that yet. I'm gonna go out because I need to give myself a bit more rough guidelines on how this is going to look. Hope you guys get that. I actually want some gray concrete in here. So another fun idea I had is a lava lake, and the first thought is this would be the lava lake, but I think I'm gonna actually delete that. I believe there's a way to do that. Yeah, erase, erase box, erase connected. So that, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay. I gotta be really careful with what I do here. But this works. Yeah, great. Let's not leave it on erase though. Let's leave it on open. Just in case I mess up. My new idea, because in the middle of all this, I want to have a sculpture, like somewhat a sculpture, but it's actually just gonna be an organic build of Surtur, the fire demon, you know, from Norse mythology. And I want him to come out of the ground, ripping away, like ripping open the ground. And then within from where he emerges, a full lava lake comes. So basically just it's probably gonna need to be a bit bigger. It's gonna be more oval shaped, this crater, which makes sense because I'm gonna have him like standing up with holding his sword already. Then you can like imagine the sword being somewhere over here. Actually, of course it's gonna have to be a lot more pointy, right? Oh. And yeah, I know, the title is learning how to use axiom. I'm most likely just gonna do a lot old school with hand because I suck at using this. Yeah, do something like this. I do believe that there is a tool for me to easily build this up. Yeah, the extrude. Huh? Okay, how do I revert that back? Oh, okay, this works. Alright. That's not what I wanted to do. Smear stack, maybe. First point, second point. Oh yeah. It's not gonna be looking good right now, but it's just the idea of like, you know, there's a sword. There's going to be a sword over here. Also, no, not thick. Then confirm and just. Okay, this tool is like breaking my mind right now. Hmm. Now that I think about it, actually, I gotta rotate this. Oh, wait. Yeah, that happens, of course. This works. Having the sword over here, it's gonna be a bit difficult with like what it is. Actually, it definitely needs to be thinner. Just way thinner. Honestly, most likely something like this. And then let's make it pointier. Eventually more blocks, like more different types of blocks will make it easier for this to work. Let's of course show that. Oh yeah, no. Okay. Let's erase a little bit of this. It's also why I left a little bit of space, just so it makes it easier to do this. Then I'm gonna try to sculpt with that same sphere tool, like bending it. Yeah. And now I really gotta get this image into my mind. Why does it not want to change? Oh wait, probably just using the wrong tool here for this. It doesn't want to work. So let's swap. I do not know how this works in terms of where the sphere is now. It's just always like, oh, it's just a certain distance away from me. Okay, sure. Something like this is just where its hand gonna go. Oh, this I should not touch most likely. How do I? Oh, that's out. Yeah. There must be a more efficient way. Oh, but this might actually. Okay, so if I do 3 and I can just do like height. How about this? Yeah, and then. Okay, this is so not anything I'm used to. Oh, I hate this. Really gotta get used to this. I look. What? Anyways, welcome, Pinkun. Pinkun. Pinkun? Pinkun? I don't know. Welcome to the chat, mate. You can watch me struggle desperately to try and make something here. Could you please not spam that in chat? Oh, nice. Thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Enter. Okay, so if I do like a few of these, then you have like one leg. This will be partially in the ground, and I can get another one of these. This seems to be working somewhat. Yeah, I can see this method that I working to shape it. Shape the beginnings of it. Hey, Patch! I'm really struggling out here. I have no clue how this mod works. I should probably not be doing this, but... oh well. Okay, so generally speaking, I think I put this first leg a bit too close. But let's just... Mod is pretty cool, I've never used it though. Yeah. I know. Close, but also... Yes, I just had to like literally position myself in the same way so I can understand how his legs need to work. um, so it just really goes not that far. The other knee. Definitely this one a lot more illustrated. Something like this. I am starting to see this happen. Okay, now it's time for the cheeks. Gonna make them No, I think I'm just gonna like maybe it is easier to just get like a bigger cylinder over right now. Just really divide this thing up. Yes, this shirt is going to be massive. Like even compared to the other stuff, but I have the room for it, so that works. And I really want him to be like the centerpiece of this build. So. Okay, so width. Let's make it thick. Something like this again. No, actually, he. Mm, 2 to this point. Um. Let's just get out of here. Oh wait, I actually I can use these. Boop, boop. let's just move it out of the way for a little bit. Bro, can you do it faster? Look at the title of the stream. This is the first time I've ever used this entire mod. I'm trying to figure stuff out here. And no, I'm not gonna move fast at all. This is a project that will take a lot of time. Draw what you are building. Look, if you want to guide me through how to use this mod, then please do so. And what am I building? Right now I'm just trying to get like the general shape of a statue over here. That is like partially still kneeling down when he's like standing up from the ground while holding a sword. It is going to be like Surtur from Norse mythology. Of course, I'm reference imaging most likely from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm gonna be using that. So you say draw. What should I do? So you mean like a draw tool, which I believe I saw here. Yeah. How does this work? No, this is not gonna. So I have no clue what I'm doing here, mate. Really. Just gonna. It's better. That's why I was just pasting in cylinders and stuff like that, because it helped. I got the legs. Somewhat like how I wanted them. Like sculpture. Probably this is what I need, but I still don't know how this is going to work. Yeah, now it's affecting all the way over there. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not how I wanted this to happen. This does work for terrain though. Oh. Alright, cool. Okay, this is not working like how I wanted it. Look, you're gonna hate me for this, but I'm just gonna continue with the way that I did this so far. So I want this to be probably around like this angle for the body. Yeah, it's a bit wider. Not that much though, I guess. Well, Still not used to flying this way. Basically just... It's basically just flying inverted, which... I don't know, I might need to rotate it a bit more. This, no, that's a bit too much. I'm gonna go again, yeah, fair. It's not really the most interesting stream. You're just seeing me struggle. But the struggle is part of it. I can't hide that. Bye bye. So that's this. Hey Riri, welcome. You're also here to see me struggle with this. This length can be a bit. Anyways, how's it going, Riri? It's rare to see you throughout the day itself. Throughout the day. Lol, what is this? This is going to be Surtur from Norse mythology, but right now I'm just trying to sculpt the basis of a human body, so I can work off of that. I've never done anything similar like this before, so... I'm struggling. Really struggling. I'm trying to figure this out. It's not working exactly. It's not really as easy as I had hoped it'd be. This is where my inexperience as a builder really shows. Hey Tom, welcome. Tom, you know the image. You know what I'm trying to do here. How's it looking? I gotta figure out what to do with the other arm, by the way. Okay, so let's do this again. First point. Okay, so yeah, this makes sense. Something like this, and it's holding on to it. Confirm. Oof. Let's destroy this. I see what you wanted has been built is far from done yet, mate. You can see the vision. Yeah, definitely. You're finally free from your duties. Nice. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Hey, Roger, you're back. Welcome back. Oh, wow, you're also here. Hey, I guess I'll just go into one of the VCs if any one of you wants to join. I definitely need more input. Especially Tom, I really want you here. Also, Tom, are you also like free the entire day? Because like literally all of my lessons were just gone. Of course, I gotta work in the evening, but that still means I have a lot of free time. In the library. Oh, let's not talk too much then. Roger, I'm not gonna join your Discord. I'm sorry. You can join mine. Sure, if you really want to reach out to me, you can join mine. It's in the YouTube profile. But I'm not gonna join it. By the way, my day is now just 1 to 10 hour with like. Oh. Okay, which one? It's in the YouTube profile of the channel that you're watching right now. Should be there. You can just join there. I could also just send the link again, I guess. Boop. Invite people, copy. Boop. You can join there. So first I will physics. I would just skip like gym class, mate. I would really just skip that. But I guess you probably knew that already. So what to do with the second arm? You can see the vision, right, guys? It's like a statue, and he's standing up, like with his sword. Actually, the idea is that he is coming from a more prone position. He is actually standing up right now. I will make sure that that is visible, with the area around it getting destroyed in that way. So I gotta know what to do with the second hand. I could do like, maybe he's like his second hand. I gotta search up more reference images. Be right back. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, he generally speaking doesn't have anything in his second hand. That's not really the picture now. Nice chair. It's just some random ass chair. Thanks, though. Maybe a knob on the end of the sword. Yeah. No, I'll do that. I'll do that. Like, I'll do that kind of stuff when I'm actually gonna start shaping. Right now, I just want the statue to be here, so I can build the terrain around it. I'm not really gonna touch Surte himself yet. Is that a Ron Weasley plushie? No. I have a Sanji plushie and I have a Chopper plushie. What I do have is a Ron Weasley Funko Pop. I guess maybe you saw. No, you cannot really see that on camera. Yeah, I don't watch anime. Fair enough. God damn it! I'm dropping everything now. All my little trinkets are everywhere. It's so cute. You have a Drax Funko Pop? Nice. Oh no, I don't want to touch it. Thank you. Okay, so I probably want to rotate it a bit more to the side. Probably should have done the same thing with the arm over here though, but I guess I can make it work like he's standing this, more like a close arm like this. I can do that in the final product when I really start working on it more. I think I'm gonna do it so that his arm is quite bent in this one. So quite a lot more this. Boop. Probably gonna record something later tonight. Yeah, same man, same. Don't know for sure what, but I definitely gonna still be working on something later tonight. So these axes probably should be straight again. It's a little bit more. And now I wanna go like this. And what I think I'm gonna try to do is that his left hand is like the sort of clenching as if he's angry, but he's holding himself back, you know? It is definitely an entity with a lot of rage, and I should definitely bring that across, so that's an idea. Just generally speaking, building this guy is going to be insane. Here again. Just rough placement of the head. This feels about right. Then I should probably Okay, so how do what do they do with cones? Okay, what the hell is this? That is okay. No, that's definitely not what I need. Honestly, its horns are probably too intricate of a shape. It's more like two of those, so I guess I can go with some similar, some of these. Don't really got it. The length of this should definitely be a bit lower. But then again, compared to his head, a single one of these horns basically bigger than his head. Definitely a lot more up. So on his head himself, I guess. Okay, so maybe a bit longer. Definitely like 10. Guess you guys can probably see what I'm going for here. So the rough shape of the statues here. Now I want to move on to the rest of the terrain, which will be quite interesting. Start off with, like, generally speaking, let's start off more over here. Let's fill this area a bit more up. So definitely not. Actually, due to this point now, I need like a different block for this. And I go do a grayish block, but because it helps showing. Like this is already not a flat shape anymore. I can always touch up anything that happens above as well, so that helps. Okay. That happens. Like these are like my own attempts at first, like a manual like shaping how this cave would go and look like. Which you can clearly see is did not work out. But I really gotta do this differently. Um, okay, so yeah, that works again. Should probably in the end just work with a little smaller spheres anyways. Just not too big of an area at the same time. So stuff like that can easily be reverted. Yeah, okay, this is starting to make a bit of sense. Hey, Alex, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Just shaping some stuff in here. Just very rough right now, just seeing what happens. Really. This is Minecraft? Yes, this is still Minecraft. What you're seeing right now is a mod called Axiom, which I am using for the first time today. So I'm still learning quite a bit, so I can't really tell you too much about it. But this is Minecraft, yeah. Something like this. Of course, it's going to be like a space over here still. Yeah, this works. Alright, so now I want to go back to shaping this part a bit more. Actually, so these islands sort of. Oh, I just closed everything. Closed off my everything that is open. It's not useful. That's not okay. I can't talk. But yeah, this is indeed Minecraft. Let's put this flying speed a bit down. Oh yeah, and probably put this down quite a lot more as well. Well, actually, I can't really get like an image in my head over here. Salute. Welcome, Philip. Welcome. Guess who has 10k points? Oh no. Oh no. Damn boy. That's insane though, already 10k points. Well, I guess it's time for the cosplay stream soon, guys. Okay, maybe I don't have inspiration for that part right now. Really, right now I know what to do with the terraforming, so I really probably should be focusing on that. Okay, so let's just get like a thin layer of this stuff over here as well. Yeah, this is actually fine. This is really giving a sense of skill to me though. The amount of blocks that are getting placed here, I keep seeing the numbers and it's just insane. Thank you guys on Twitch and on the YouTube long form, like the horizontal stream, you guys can see it as well. The numbers of every single time I just paste like some of these blocks in. Of course, I'm not gonna have to build all of this. I'm only gonna have to build like the inner shell of the cave, and like of most builds, like only the outer shell, so I can like hollow builds, which is totally fine. Okay. So, what was the idea over here? The idea over here is that I'm gonna create a, sort of a ripped open area. So I'm gonna have to like increase, like create mountains over here. The open area, which if I just do it like this. More like around here as well. Yeah. And then going out here, I can just like Let me get out of here first. Whoa, that's an headache. You gotta go way more to the sides. And one more up. Crimson seats. Imagine. Imagine. I could do that technically, yeah. Nada. I don't mind cosplaying. I really like it, so. No, I said that. Now I gotta go to the other way again. I suck at this game. Yeah. Well, and now I gotta. Yeah, look. Okay, so probably. Bit more lava around here as well. Oh, I need to go over more to this side more again. Oh, wow. Okay, good enough. I'll go on and get a 500k point so you'll do an entire stream of staring at my Arlequin. No! I swear to God, if you do anything like that, I'm... If you do that, I will make sure that my Movrika will be doing more damage on your Arlecchino by just C2ing it. And I will rub it in for the rest of your life. That you wasted your money on C6 Arlecchino. Don't you dare do that to one of my streams. Okay, so the vision is getting a bit clearer already. Now the idea is to make this a lot more of a hellish landscape eventually anyways, because this will already be a hell. And this will be like a dwarven kingdom, so I gotta think about that. Maybe let's start on the dwarven kingdom. And the question is like, probably like 3 different outer walls, so something like this. I mean, 2 blocks. Great, that's better. 500k like, 500 streams. Oh yeah, 500k is like 500 streams. Yeah, true. But still, let's not do that. Although, if you're gonna try to do it, let's be honest here, you most likely are going to need to subscribe because you get more channel points that way. You do get more channel points that way. It's cheap to buy 100 alt accounts, bot farm infinite. No, let's not bot my Twitch channel, please. Don't want to get banned. Boop. That works. So, how am I gonna do this? I have no inspiration for the Dwarven Kingdom yet, I think, so I really don't think I can do much with this outside of shaping it a bit. I love Ben. Oh my god. Why are you like this, Ree? Why are you like this? Is this something you need to tell us? Is there a reason why you are so obsessed with banning people? Then ban hammer has made you crazy with power. Yeah, for real. Honestly, no, this probably should be going like further back. Shouldn't be like just a tower. Maybe it should be then something like Sup, big fan. Welcome to the chat, Ricky. Can't be too much of a big fan of me though. I'm just some random ass dude here, building a bit in Minecraft. Always keep that in mind, right? Okay, so like a platform here. And have this being a bit more integrated into the walls. Similar to that, maybe. Just like over here, and then like a bigger pillar. Just getting the idea of like where everything is going to be over here is already a big headache. Never really designed anything similar to anything I'm doing here. So once again, this dwarven kingdom, that's, well, okay, that's a lie. I've designed one thing that is somewhat similar. In the build world, of course. Boop. So the only thing I've really done that is for like dwarfish is this. These statues I'm honestly willing to somewhat reuse. Given that it's across different seasons anyways. And I did design them and I'm not really good at statues. And for this, I of course like how I'm going here, but right now I'm building like, not necessarily bigger, but then again it is quite a lot bigger, I guess. So I need more of a gradient. Yeah, and I'm realizing now that this definitely needs to come out a bit more. Or to make it a bit more sense. But those things are allowed to change a lot, so that's fine. Be right back? Alright. See ya. See you soon, hopefully. Let's just do it like this. Yeah. Just gonna have solid blocks for now. Even that makes a lot more sense for me how I'm doing right now. This definitely would need to come out a lot more then. You guys probably see what I'm doing right here. Yeah, okay, now let's not do this solid. So, of course, some arches are gonna need to be built here. Just some rough arches right now. It works. Just like it. I think this might very well be like a loading dock thing. So, a crane. You seeing be right back and actually coming back is crazy. Anyways, nah, don't talk like that. So if this is like a loading space, you can imagine it like this. Just doing some rough planning. I want this to feel like a mine, of course, because that's what dwarves do, right? They just mine and mine and mine, and they delve deeper and deeper and deeper. That's also kind of what I wanna, probably wanna incorporate into the story of this build. Is that the reason like Surtur woke up is because they mined in here. But that's gonna be difficult because everything around him directly is gonna need to be destroyed. So I gotta have to like somewhat bring over that Surtur was sealed inside of here, and that they I agree that they like broke that seal by trying to mine in it. And then of course areas like this is just like it's just where they went down eventually. Interior, of course, like some of this is already gonna get destroyed. The idea is also like I'm gonna have like flying rocks everywhere, so so let's just place like some blocks mid-air, indicating like some spots where like maybe some flying rubble will be. You know? Maybe like an impact area over here somewhere that I could like create. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, blue. It was actually cyan, but oh well. Still works. Get that. Oh, I am getting called. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry for this.